Hello everyone. In today's Carnivores profile we're doing is a one of Ice Age Tours Rhino. That is the Woolly Rhinoceros, also known as the Woolly Rhino, or simply the Rhino, is a large herbivore found throughout the Arctic sector of UV32. The woolly rhino is often outshined by the larger Brontoteri, yet the two species have been confused by novice hunters due to the similar brown fur and body builds. The easiest way for a new hunter to know that they're hunting the woolly rhino is to see the two horns on on the head of the woolly rhino. The woolly rhino use their horns as means of defense and ward off predators like Smilodon and the wolf, and even gored them in if needed. Another differences are the much more pointed ears that the rhino has at the top of their head. The woolly rhino is a generalized herbivore as they will consume the majority of plant matter, from grasses, ferns, wildflowers, saplings, leaves, to even roots and tree bark. During harsh winters, although they're smaller than Brontoteri, woolly rhino will push down small trees to get leaves and nuts. Despite the woolly rhinos do and will venture into the steppes, like most megafauna of the Arctic sector, the woolly rhino uses its much smaller size to squeeze through and graze in the forests. Like its Earth counterpart, the Earth woolly rhino was a massive cold-adapted herbivore that roamed in Eurasian tundra during the Pleistocene epoch. And for the Earth woolly rhino, for their size, adults typically measured 3.2 to 3.6 meters, 10.5 to 11.11 feet from head to tail, stood 1.45 to 1.6 meters, 4.8 to 5.2 feet tall at the shoulder, and they weigh up to 1.5 to 2 metric tons. There are some sources placing a body mass of the species as high as 2.4 to 2.9 metric tons, 5,300 to 6,400 pounds, making it comparable to the largest living rhinoceros species. And the woolly rhino had several features which reduced the body's surface area and minimalized heat loss. Its ears were no longer than 24 centimeters, while those of rhinos in hot climates are about 30 centimeters. Their tails were also relatively shorter. It also had thick skin, ranging from 5 to 15 millimeters, heaviest on the chest and shoulder. And for their diet, they eat grasses, sages, and they mainly live in lowland plateaus and river valleys with dry to arid climates. Now, back to the FMM, woolly rhino. The Brontoterri are lao or lords of the steppes, while woolly rhino are quiet stewards of the Arctic forests. The rhino's thick brown fur makes it perfect for seeds to transport themselves. Pine cones and other seeds can simply drop from trees and launched onto the hairs of the woolly rhino and travel with them till they either naturally fall or the woolly rhino shakes them themselves. Of course, the other method of dispensal is simply or seed dispensal via ingestion. One of the largest criticisms of the Ice Age tour is placing Brontoterry as the first huntable animal, while still keeping the woolly rhino on the roster. The largest reason is the woolly rhino has a much smaller population, and the Ice Age tour took place within the native environments of the woolly rhino. Another reason was formed population control and stewardship of Dinohawk Corp, allowing hunting clients to eliminate Brontoterry from the woolly rhino's native range. But it's important to remember that the woolly rhino and Brontoterry's role in their ecosystem often dance with one another, keeping both the steppes and forests alive by shifting and the boundaries while maintaining the landscape. And that's it for the rhino. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later, guys.